Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Somerset Farms. We're going to continue from the last episode where I said the first thing we would do is sleep. So that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to look at what possible farm work we need to do today. I do believe we have a harvest to do on our farm. I'm almost sure it's ready. Yeah, that loan's costing us £1,000 a day now. Yeah, the reason I've done it so it's a bit darker so we can just double check. Look, yeah, we have 3 fields ready to do today. We also need to fertilize field 39 for a second time. So let's just go over. I feel like we could do with some lights up here. It's also December, guys, so let me just lower that down to 1 time. Now I know I said we're going to leave it on 3 times, and we are. I just want to see what we have to sell. I don't want to waste much. Well, I'm saying that. Leave it on 3 for now while the sun's coming out. Looking at yeah. Yeah, so we've got to get this barley field sorted. We've got 1.5 pallets of wool. That is looking fantastic. So yeah, we've got to harvest. So 12, 28, 24. These are all... We've got a barley field. We have 2 oat fields. Fantastic. Just going down to the cows. I'm just checking the animals, make sure they're all fine before we continue. 2. Are we for real? 80%. 90%. Right, so we're gonna start getting more cows from most likely the next day. Right, let me just get that up there. Got a little bits to do today. We will get harvested today though, that is for sure. I just want to make sure we're not like this and fully blocked in. We've got a lot to sell today though. I think oh, you can tell it's December. The covers are on the gardens. Lovely. Any more spawn up there? Nope. Right, so we have got, what is this? Sorry. Sunflowers. Let's just double check. I want to expand the farm like massively today if I can. We have sunflowers. Oh, sunflowers is now February, right? Okay, that's fine. We can wait for that. Let's have a look at the maple syrup. That's February as well. Jesus Christ. 6. So we're gonna sell wheat because wheat is high priced than barley. What are we on? 733. Wow. We need to go get that wheat sold. Like, first thing we need to do is go and get that wheat sold. See, this is why I was just taking a minute and just double checking what we needed to do today. Oh, thought we were connected. Right, so if we take that wheat over to the Cotswold store, we can then start. I'm not going to do the harvest until it's a bit more daylight. By the time we get to the store and back, I think it will be more than the right time. Right, and I've got to remember where the Cotswold store is. Yeah, that is a fantastic price. It could have even been higher. Right, it's that one over there. That's fine. I'm going to wobble on. I think we're a little bit too heavy for this tractor. I genuinely can hardly see a thing. Yeah, today is the day to be selling everything we can basically do. Apart from soybean. Right, I'll meet you at the shop, guys. Right, we're at the shop. Let's see what we've got. I'll meet you back at the farm once we've obviously sold. Anyway, it's wasting a lot of time just driving around today. Wow. The expansion is coming really, really soon. Right, wool and 1577. No, wool's April. Wool's fine. But yeah, sorry to do it again, but like I said, there's no point you watching me drive back to the farm. We do need to make a start on the farm. So I'll meet you back at the farm. Right, we're back at the farm. We're ready. I say we're ready. We're at the first field that we're going to start our harvest on today. We were talking about possibly changing the harvester in the last episode. Nobody kind of was like, yeah, do this, do that. Obviously, because we recorded Attingham yesterday, a day early, I kind of forgot which way around we were doing it. I forgot which harvester it was. We were gonna possibly swap for, so I'm just gonna use this one again today, just because I've got 3 fields I'd like to get done. January is the good day for straw as well. December, January is kind of the good day for straw. We're gonna need to have some. I think we've got some silage we might be able to sell as well. But as you can see, look, we expanded this farm to its full potential. It's going all right. I'm just going to do a headland before we jump into like a time lapse, because, like I say, we do want to get as many of these fields done today as we can. We won't get the straw today, but we want to get harvested today. I think that's realistically the goal. I must admit, I am getting a little bit sick of this harvester always getting stuck. Were we talking about? I think we were talking about the Dominator, weren't we? We were on about maybe using the Dominator harvester. You have to let me know what you think, guys. I know as it stands now, the Dominator, I think it is a straight swap for this machine. I think that's why we said we were doing it. The thing is, what I like about this harvester is the fact of how much grain it holds. That's what I like about this harvester. Right, yeah, what am I doing? We're just going to get this sorted. We're going to jump into a time, guys. I'm going to try and get as many of these harvestings as done as we can. Because like I said, we could do with getting it all done today, just because today's the day to sell all the crop. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big sell day. We're going to keep some barley. I don't know if to keep all the barley. That's the thing. I need barley to feed the chickens, because barley's worth the less, or the least amount of money, sorry. Yeah, we'll decide once we got it harvested, but for now, guys, I'm going to jump this straight into a time lapse now, just so we can crack on and get this finished. Right, there we go. That is the oak complete. Yeah, I really need to change this harvest. I struggle in every bloody, every little gateway, and yeah, I'm kind of sick of struggling with it now. It's a lovely idea. Maybe if I change the header, got a smaller header, the harvester itself isn't the problem. It's definitely the fact that this header's way too big for this style map. Yeah, what we're going to do now. We are going to get the other contract done. Not the other contract, sorry. We are going to get our other field done because it needs harvesting today. So we'll do that one. I think oats should be sold today, guys. I really do. I think we need to sell the oats. I'm going to double check that in a second now. Yeah, you'll see me checking price of silage while we were emptying in that time lapse. I was just trying to figure out the best time to sell. 1155. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we need to sell this as well today. We should have about 20-ish thousand litres. There should be another £20,000 heading our way. Obviously the soybeans not ready today. The maple syrup's not ready today. That's fine. It'll come. We know that. We know all that'll come. I thought it was like a December, January time, but obviously it's yeah, this is barley up here, guys, so we might as well go and sell this oat now. Like I say, we'll leave this till tomorrow. The straw, well, I say tomorrow, till the next episode kind of thing. That can be what we do another day. While this is emptying into the trailer, we'll have a look in the discount store now. Just to see what there is for sale, because I am still trying to get rid of this tractor, guys. That's why I'm not repairing it. I'm going to repair it when we come to sell it. So let's just have a look while that's emptying. Oh, look at that. That's a little bit too weak, is that? That's a bit on the small side. The header's quite nice though. Oh, guys, this would solve all our pulling problems. This would solve all our pulling problems. Oh. And look at it, 42% discount. 287. Let's just look in the large tractors. That must be a medium tractor. Aha, it's a medium tractor. 287. The thing is, I'd like to get something like that, but the problem is 221 grand for 240 brake horsepower. I'd rather go for a super steer, or even just the New Holland series. 240 brake. What's that with the engine? Oh, hang on, 115. Oh, maybe. I can't justify buying that though. You know, we're meant to be doing a farm expansion. But this is what I'm talking about with this, why I want to get rid of this. This just shakes because it's too heavy. The trailer's too heavy. If I put trailer weight limit on it, then technically it would take less weight, it wouldn't shake, but the problem with that is we'd then be doing, you know, instead of moving all this in one go, we'd have to do it in two goes. Right, this is going to take a little while to get up there, guys, to sell, but so worth it. So worth it. The price might go up a little bit later in the day, but it's still a better price now than it was last year. So yeah, it's another £20,000 in the bank. I say wool's another couple more days. We really could do with some bees, to be honest, but the £20,000 for bees. But it will give us a little side hustle as well on the months we've got a little bit less income. I don't know, what do you reckon, guys? Put in the comments. Do you reckon we should maybe get a couple of things of bees? Like I say, honey can give us a little bit of side income. It works throughout the year. Or do you reckon we stay away from bees because it's kind of a production? I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Yeah, I was looking earlier to see if the silage was possibly ready to sell, because, you know, we got a bit of silage in the silo. I don't mind shifting some silage just to make some extra money. I say that loan costs us £1,000 a day. Well, £1,000 a month. £1,000 a month for that loan at the moment. It's very expensive. Oh, we have a little snowman who's melting into the ground. There we go, look at that. It's a hell of a price, is that? Fantastic. £26,852. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I told you, the expansion has begun. We just need to get this all sold just so we can afford it. Still got a couple of contracts to do as well. Might cancel them contracts because it's going to be a day or two before I can get to them now. Yeah, I'm really liking that. £62,000. We've got all the straw to come as well. I have to rent a machine for that, I think. One of them trailers. We need to buy one of them trailers, actually. You know, the forage wagons. We really need to rent one of them. We really need to buy one of them. I'm hoping one of them comes up in the discount store though, because we aren't going to use it very often. It's going to be like a straw thing. But yeah, it would be nice if we could get one of them. There's some pretty cool stuff in the discount store today. I definitely would buy that tractor if I could afford it. I really would. That is a really nice tractor. Right, we are back at the farm and we've got one last field to harvest. Well, one last field on our farm to harvest. So I'd like to get this done today, so we will crack straight on with it. Let's get into there, start that, close that. Come on. to figure out how wide these gates are, you know. Because the gates, if we can figure out the width of the gate, I'd like to maybe buy another harvester where we can fit through the gates with the header on. Like I say, this bit will be a little bit unrealistic, but like I say, I'm happy. Look, you see, I'm having so many problems with this harvester. I kind of just want to get away from it now, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't want that little yellow one back, because that little yellow one was way too small. For real? Right, I can't drive up here. Apparently I can't. Apparently there's a bump there. Oh, there's a nasty bump there. Right, remind me after we've done this, guys. I need to smooth that out. Wonder what the hell was going on then. Yeah, we'll top the chickens up. I don't know if it's worth topping the chickens up with feed and then selling the rest, because, you know, we can plant sorghum. Sorghum's better to sell, but I don't know. I'm trying to do it so that we're always got a harvest like every, you know, like twice a month. So for example, barley's quite a long time to harvest, you know, from planting to harvesting. Sorghum's quicker, but obviously will be a better price to sell. But you can only sell it once a year. I'm wondering if it's worth filling this chicken feed up, selling the rest for the money, plant some sorghum, take the hit on the sorghum in a few months' time. What? 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 How is that not ready? I was wondering then, why is that not ready? It all got planted at the same time. That's weird. It all got planted at the same time. Alright, a little bit close to that tree, to be honest. Making the fields bigger was a better idea though. Like I say, we'll do this one in normal time, guys. If it's a longer video than normal, I do apologise. I don't want to time-lapse everything. I don't like to time-lapse my own farm, but, you know, I have 3 fields. And I wanted to get them all done in this episode, because we've got to prep them all again, and it takes a while. Why did that field not? That's weird. Section of this field is not ready. Weird, weird. Really, really, really strange. Really strange. I don't understand that. We're on now 9:30 in the morning in December. Yeah, we'll definitely get this harvested. February. I need to check the straw selling date as well. If that's December, we're gonna have a mad rush. Yeah, that's kind of caught me off as that not being ready. The that corner of the field, I don't understand it. Unless that's registered as the next field. Maybe? I don't know. I wouldn't like to say so. So while that's emptying, this was a good harvest. 98%. I'm happy with 98. I'd like to get 100, but I think it's just lack of mulching. Yeah, look. That's really, really strange. Be ready next month to harvest. That's no good, me harvesting it next month. Not coming back in. Like I say though, when I seeded the field, it all got done at the same time, so I don't really know. It's very, very strange. Can either make straw bales and then rent a trailer to move the square bales, or we can rent a forage wagon and just pick up the loose straw and go sell it anyway. I do need to keep a little bit of straw, but we will have some harvest coming up over the next few months anyway. I don't think it's the end of the world if we just sell the straw. It'll be a bit of money. We could always turn the straw into silage, because that mod there does turn straw into silage. Now I don't really want to make a habit of that, because silage is worth quite a bit of money. But if we maybe do it with our straw, our personalised straw, it's maybe more warranted. I'm trying to decide if we can keep this harvester, but just get a smaller header. You know, see if there's like a smaller red kit. I'd rather have a case header. I just like the harvester. The harvester holds a nice amount of grain. You know what I mean? I don't have to run around trying to empty it as often. I'm just wondering if there's a way around maybe getting a smaller header but keeping the harvester. Like I say, a couple of people have agreed that the harvester is a bit too big for this series, but you know, could you argue that's the header? Or do you actually mean the harvester itself? Because I wouldn't mind getting a smaller header. I know there's we've got a 6.1 metre New Holland header. I'll tell you what we'll have to do. I'll have to get the seeder on. You know, the planter with the cotton and stuff. Because at the end of the day, that's 6 metres wide. If that can fit through the gates, that's kind of what I want. I kind of want something that fits through the gates. I'm still a bit confused about that bit of barley not growing. It's definitely barley. suppose because we're doing straw in the next step. No, because it would have to be January. I want to have it all done by January. So we're going to be in December, probably the next episode. Done. Hopefully it'll all fit in this harvester now. When we're saying that, that was nearly 10%. It was 10%. One strip was 10%. That ain't all gonna fit. Right, we've got 20,000 litres of barley as well. This in theory could be another £20,000-ish if I was to sell it. I say I need to top the chickens. What are the chickens doing at the moment? Chicken, oh yeah, chickens are nearly out. Could do with a bit more grass. No, 21,000, it's fine. 51,000, that's fine. Quite a bit of slurry. Yeah, we... Like, I so want to buy that. I really do. I want to buy it. Go. Right, there we go. $249 litres, come on. But yeah, what was I going to do? I was just going to have a look at this header a second. This header's 8.5 metres. That's the header I was talking about. New Holland 6.1. Question is, what do we put it on? No, it's not going to make much sense. 6 meters. We know we don't have a problem with that header, which is, yeah, it makes the Dominator the only option. It's got a bigger storage capacity. There we go. Look at 20,600 litres. I reckon we'd have had 21,000 litres if that bit had been ready. Yeah, this tractor's still got that problem with the gearbox. $13,000 litres of barley. Barley price right now is going to be... It's not a bad price. Do we sell it? Do we keep it? 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 I'm really tempted to sell it. I'm just thinking in case we have to buy chicken. I tell you what, no, screw it. We'll sell it. We'll sell it. We want the money now to expand the farm. We've got £62,000. If I can buy another field, if I can buy one more field and maybe replace this tractor, because this tractor is causing me all sorts of grief now. Cotswold Stores is the one up in the top corner. Yeah, right, we'll get this sold, and I might change the harvester off screen just because I need to look into it a little bit. I need to figure out what's going to be the best one to buy. I think it's going to be the Dominator. The problem is we have the Dominator in a lot of series, and I'm trying to avoid using the same equipment in all the series. But when you're doing another series where you're a little bit low on financial income, yeah, do you know what I mean? You don't really have much of a choice. I'm thinking of buying Field 34 again. It's ready to harvest as well, actually. And I know that's relatively cheap. It gives us a little bit more parking space as well. Not that parking's an issue at the moment. Right, let's go in here and sell this. Yeah, I need about 20 grand to change tractor. Obviously, I'd have to buy the IMT Mercedes. I know we use that on Attingham. I don't use it on Attingham. It's technically Flo's tractor on the Attingham series. I'm just thinking for the horsepower. Right, there we go. £8,000. Can't really argue with that. Right, guys, yeah, I'm going to look into this tractor situation and go from there. I'll probably, like I say, off recording just to try and figure out which one's best for the map, really. Brakes. But yeah, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching the episode. I really, really do. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers over the last few months. Thank you to everybody who watches each video, who comments as well. The comments mean a lot. I do read all the comments. I do try to reply to the majority of them. If I don't reply to your comment, I'll probably reply to the same comment on a previous video. I do always acknowledge it by giving it a thumbs up or a love, depending on the kind of information that is in the comment. But if you haven't checked it out, guys, we do have another series on Attingham Park. Definitely worth a check. That is one we do with Mr. Flo in a co-op mode. We had a mass harvest day yesterday, and we are like so close to buying our first farm. Again, it was a series, if anyone's played Attingham map before. You start with 100 grand, the biogas and one grass field. That's your starting equipment. Everything's leased. The only thing we changed was we had a £50,000 tractor each, just so we had one tractor each. That's the only thing we added into it. What I might do as well, just to give you some fair warning, guys, I'm most likely going to be changing this silo. Now the silo itself is, no matter what I do in the files, I can't get it to sell. And to be honest, I genuinely hate that silo. I genuinely hate it. It's bloody awful. So I'm going to most likely change it for like a default one. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the episode, and until next time, I will see you all later on. Bye for now.